I really hate talking about these stories because it's so depressing and yet it's not being talked about on mainstream media. And I think it's important that everyone knows that there has now been the 13th person to die in ICE custody. This is probably going to be the deadliest year of deaths in ICE custody, and I don't even know how long. Lorenzo Antonio Batres Vargas, known to friends and family as Lenchito, died on Sunday, August 31st, while detained by Immigration and Customs Enforcement at the Central Arizona Correctional Complex in Florence. Batres Vargas, 32, was raised in Flagstaff. I don't know about you, but I'm noticing a pattern that people who die in ICE custody under this regime have been there for less than a month. Batres Vargas had been in ICE custody for approximately 3 weeks at the time of his death. He pleaded guilty to unlawful flight from law enforcement in Maricopa County on August 10th and was subsequently incarcerated in the Florence facility. As the detentions have increased, so have detainee deaths, according to ICE official reporting. Emphasis, there could be more deaths. I want to make that very clear because I don't trust the Nazis, okay? I really don't. So there may be more people that have died that we don't fucking know about. But according to their official reporting, Tres Vargas is the 13th person to die in the agency's custody since Trump took office, though at least two of those individuals have been detained prior to the change in administration. In my opinion, that sentence was not necessary because I'm sorry, they weren't killed under the Biden administration. They died under Trump. Okay? So like enough with the bullshit. Does a 32-year-old die after 3 weeks in a detention center? Huh? 32 years old and he dies after 3 weeks in your care. There's another failure on the Democrats for not consistently screaming from the heavens. The egregious treatment of immigrants in these detention centers are causing an increase in deaths. 13 people have died to our knowledge. I want to make that very clear because I have a high suspicion that these motherfuckers are not telling the truth. There probably is more people that have died under their care. I'm not kidding. His family has set up a GoFundMe page. I will link it in the first comment. If you are able to donate, please donate to this family. They just lost someone so young. We don't know how he died, by the way. 32-year-old man dies in someone's care for 3 weeks. If this wasn't ICE and this was a different country, would you think that maybe calls for an investigation? What this regime is doing is so fucking disgusting. Innocent people's lives have been lost so fucking much from these Gestapos. And for anyone who says, oh, they're not, don't call them Gestapos, they literally are Gestapos. People are fucking dying. People are disappearing. People are being targeted. If that's not fucking Gestapos, I don't know what the fuck they are. Because they're not fucking ICE. They're Nazi Gestapos. And we need to start calling them and treating them like Nazi Gestapos. I'm not going to respect someone who literally kidnaps people and then they end up dead in their custody. You don't get fucking respect. So if you're able to donate to Antonio's GoFundMe page, please, please donate. His family could use all the support they can get. I will be continuously sharing stories about the inhuman, the unethical way that ICE is treating immigrants and inhumane treatment of immigrants in ICE detention centers. Because not enough people know about this. Because the mainstream media, for whatever fucking reason, would rather ignore one of the most important issues happening right now than actually acknowledge it because they want to bend the knee to the fucking fascist. So if you have any more stories of anyone who has passed away, let me know. I will do TikToks, I will do videos, I will do what needs to be done, which is spreading awareness, spreading the truth. Because I don't think people understand the severity of the situation that's happening with ICE because they're not impacted themselves. And that is why I think America is one of the most selfish countries, because how can you not care about others being ripped away from their families, being kidnapped in the middle of the night, being beaten for what?